Hi,
Hi, Peter.
Snow. How are you today?
I'm fine.
Good, good. Are you in the cafe?
Yeah,
Nice, nice. Are you drinking tea today?
yeah. I drink some tea and eat something, but that I have been eat
Oh,
yet.
nice, nice.
Mm,
Oh, you've eaten it already, right?
yeah.
Okay, that's nice. That's nice. So how was your day today?
Today I have some. I have a small test, and that test is about um uh don't important class.
Okay.
So I finished that. And then I go to the cafe and download something in that.
Oh, okay. Nice.
That is about lots of another class. Because in my university, lots of people not only listen the teacher in the class, but also to look some video and to study by
Mm,
themselves.
okay, okay. So basically, they learn from class, but also they also go and learn from videos as well, right?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
um, because have some app that is about that have lots of class from other school, and that school is a better school. Is
Oh,
that teacher is also better.
okay. Oh, yes, yes, yes. We have that as well in America. So you know Yale and you know Harvard, right? Those are like
Yeah,
the best schools in the whole world, right? And
yeah,
they have free courses. You know, like you can take a business course, you can take a science course from Harvard. So they have all of their courses online and it's free. Anyone can go and join the course so they can learn from
yeah,
those very good schools. So it's very similar.
yeah.
Okay, nice, nice. And then
Um,
you said the test was um, it was for a class that's not important, right? It's not important. Okay.
yeah.
Okay, cool. And
Um,
mm-hmm.
and then I go to the um, yeah, I go to have some that is um, type to go to the um, that is um, to make a plan um, and to print them. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
printed them.
Mm-hmm.
Um, because I near the that
Okay.
I print them. I make a plan every day. I must to do something. Sometimes I will print a lot of things, but
Uh-huh.
I think if you write a lot of things in the paper and you will um, do that. Um, but if you plan a lot of things later and you will do later,
Mm.
so I think everyone have ability to do some.
Yeah, yeah, I definitely agree. So basically you printed the um is that a schedule? Is that a schedule for
Mm,
is it like a schedule where you will do something every day?
it is not about a schedule,
Mm-hmm.
and it is about I must to write something because in the Chinese university, um, the teacher, will not to give you the homework, so
Mm.
must to do them by yourself, to buy
Oh.
some books and to write them.
Oh, okay, okay. Now I understand. So basically, you go to the class and you learn, but they don't give you any homework. So, in order for
Yeah,
you to um, continue to get better, you have to give yourself homework, right? So you have to,
yeah.
try to do some work on your own so that you can continue to learn. Okay, yeah.
Because in the university, the teacher don't like in the high school.
Mm-hmm.
They want you to do something by yourself, and they don't push you. They
Mm.
make you feel the pressure.
Yeah.
But the exam can make you the pressure by yourself.
That's true. That's true. So basically, you're doing all of this so you can be better prepared for the exams, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because have I want to have a scholarship,
Mm.
so I must to hard than any other people.
Wow. Wow. Good. Good. Um. So when you say you want to get a scholarship, right? And is that a scholarship to so what is the scholarship going to be for? What is it for? Is it like just more money so that you don't have to pay, or what is
Yeah,
it? Oh, okay.
I will have money,
Mm.
but that money is not uh, very much. But I think um, that is an honor.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. You know, it doesn't matter how much. It just matters that you receive it. So it is an honor that you receive money for a
Yeah.
scholarship. You know, when I was in college, when I was in undergraduate school, I got a scholarship, and I was able to study abroad. So I studied abroad in Japan for free. So I didn't pay anything, So I studied in Japan for 1 year, um, and I got a scholarship. So that was really fun. That was really fun. So you should definitely get a scholarship, and it feels good. It's a good thing that you get a scholarship. You know.
Can teacher talk me about some about the Japan? Because
Oh.
I think that is a good country.
Mhm.
Particularly their medical, their chemical.
Mm.
So and I think that have a culture, and that culture attack attacked any other people.
Mhm.
And I also like the Japan's a lot of uh that is about the Conan, the animal, the animal, the cartoon animal.
Oh, okay. Cartoon animal. Conan.
Uh,
Oh,
and
okay. Like
yeah,
anime. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, like Japan was a really good experience because, you know, that was my first time in Asia. I never flew out to Asia before. I didn't go to China or Korea or Japan, so that was my first time, and it was just so different than America, and first of all, America has like bigger space, like bigger rooms, but Japan was like the rooms are very small, and
yeah.
I had to get used to it. I had to get adjusted to the new life. So I had to get adjusted to the new life in Japan, but I think it's easy to live there because Japan is very safe. Cause I was living in Tokyo, Japan. Um, and it was really fun because you know uh, every night there's a different event in the city. So um, sometimes they would have like lights all over the town. and it's beautiful lights. Um, and sometimes you'll see people racing on the street, you know. Um, but it was really nice because I think everything was close together, you know. So if I wanted to go get coffee, I can go there. But then if I wanted to go to maybe shopping, I can go to the next place. If I wanted to go watch a movie, I can go to the next place. Everything was like so close, you know. It was easy
Yeah.
to move around, um, and also I think they were very nice people, very nice people. I think maybe people my age are very friendly, but the older people um, are not very friendly. um, so I think the young people are friendly, but maybe the old people are maybe they're too busy and they don't want to talk to people. So I think that's the that was the issue there. Um, but yeah, I mean, I made a lot of friends, and I think that you know, um, yeah, it's a very good country to live in. So yeah.
I always want to go to the Japan.
Mm-hmm.
And in this year, in the I think it will have um the the Olympic.
Olympics, yeah.
So I want to in that time and to go to Japan, but have another thing the Olympic push.
Yeah, yeah, me too, me too. So I was I was going to buy tickets. I wanted to buy tickets to go to Tokyo for the Olympics, but it got pushed to I think 20 2024 2024. Um yeah. But I mean, but you can still go to Japan. You don't have to wait for the Olympics. I think that it's anytime you go, you're going to love it. It's a really good country. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And have you ever traveled before?
Mm, I don't. I sometimes travel in the China, but I don't to travel to go outside.
Okay.
So I always want to go to the American, Japan's,
Yeah.
German, and
Mhm. Mhm.
England. That is, I want to go to China.
Yeah. 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 England, Germany. Where else? I think. Oh, Spain. Spain is nice too. Um, yeah. Oh, and the UK. The UK is nice too.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so you haven't done international traveling. You've only done domestic. Domestic means like within your country, right? Um, okay, okay. And I think uh, I think for you, it'll probably be easier to travel to like Japan or Korea, because
Yeah.
it's so close. It's so close to you. Yeah.
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 So because in the high school, before the high school, I
Mm-hmm.
have lots of studies, so I go to out the inside, the Chinese inside. I almost go the everywhere in the
Really? Wow.
and yeah. So I want to go to the near Chinese country in the college. But
Mm-hmm.
if I can have some chance, I want to go to European country
Mm.
or some American.
Yeah, yeah. You should definitely do that. I think so. This is your second year, right? Year two.
Yeah.
Maybe when you're in your third year, maybe you can see if you can do study abroad. Study abroad for maybe one term, um, because I think it's a very good experience. I think it's a good experience for you to learn about a different culture. Um, meet different people, people are who come from a different part of the world. I think it's really important for people to, you know, interact with each other. You know, so yeah.
Um, our teacher share our a thing, and we think uh, that is um, that will don't happen in the China, but it is a small thing.
Mm.
Um, actually, when I read in the uh, in, when I read in the American school, that is the this is um that is a Yale uh that teacher he told us um um uh people that is volunteer, yeah, volunteer,
Mm-hmm.
um that school have a volunteer to help them to um uh, to into the in charge to in to integrate the social. I stand to teacher that word
Okay.
to integrate the social.
Mm-hmm.
A volunteer helps them, and that volunteer is a old a, old people, old man, um, and uh, in the street, uh, he looks the ice creamer, and he only buy one to eat by himself, and don't give his wife. So I think, yeah, I think, um, it's in the Chinese culture, um, have a four. They have the four people, um, and if someone to eat something, and he will ask the other people or the friends,
Mm-hmm.
if they want to eat that, and buy the four, and to the his wife, and then to the any other people.
Right, right, okay. So you said that this was a story that your teacher shared with your class about
Yeah,
when he was studying in America?
yeah,
Oh,
in the
okay.
young.
When he was at Yale, when he was studying at
Yeah,
Yale. Hmm. Yeah, I mean that's interesting. That's interesting. I think that, America has America has so many different people. Um,
yeah,
I think that maybe maybe when he was maybe when he was there, he just saw that that happen. But I don't think that all of the people in America are like that. I think maybe some people are like that. Maybe 50%, 50% is like that. But the other 50%, um, they're very thoughtful. They're thoughtful of like others, right? So when you're thoughtful of others, that means that you care and you think about other people, right? Um, so it really just depends on maybe just like where you are in America. There's, trust me, there's a lot of different ways of thinking in America. Like if you go to if you go to the east part of America, there's different people and different ways of thinking. If you go to the south of America, there's different thought. West, north, it's all very different. So yeah. um, so so yesterday in America was July 4th, right? So that was the American Independence Day, and we celebrate with fireworks and stuff like that. Um, and do you know what's going on in America right now? Like
no,
like like politically, you know how there's like protests and there's so much there's so much let me see there's so much let's see I would say well there's so much divide between oh so much division within the country. So there's like division within the country. And that's because division means like, you know, when people are separated, right? So people are separated. Um,
Yeah.
and the division comes from there's been so much, um, like people are angry in America because there's a lot of police, you know, there's police officers, and the police officers aren't doing a good job um,
Yeah.
being polices. So a lot of people are angry at the police, and they want to change the police system. But then there's other people who don't agree. You know, so there's people who want to change the police, and there's other people who don't want to change the police. So because of that, there's like a division of people, right? There's two ways of thinking. Um, so that's kind of like the issue right now, and you know, so this is basically what I mean when you go to a different part of America, and there's different there's different ways of thinking, right? Um, Not everybody in America thinks the same way, you know. So um, yeah, you're going to meet very different people when you you know go to America. So be prepared, you know.
Mm, I know in the America now, have something, and in the news,
Mhm.
that is when people to die from the poli police,
Mhm.
um, and then um, someone to anti that,
Mm.
someone think that is don't have the wrong.
Mhm.
So I think that thing in the American, because we learned some of the history about that, and from the uh, that is a war,
Mhm.
and the shallower um
Yeah,
uh
yeah. Civil,
yeah,
the Civil War.
civil war, and we think that thing is only uh it is only only the foods FUFSE, and the problem have lots of years, and that thing is only a force.
Mhm.
Mm,
Yeah.
um, but when, but then they ask, uh, they ask uh, they want to have, they ask their rights, by themselves. Um, but the first year they want to have the right, but now they not only want to right, they want to have a higher right. That is, don't, um, that is don't reasonable.
Mm.
So now have some bad thing.
Yeah, exactly. You know, yeah. So the Civil War, you know, that was the North versus the South of America, right? So they were fighting,
Yeah,
and you know, after the Civil War, you know, everybody thought that everybody in America has equal
yeah,
rights, right? Everybody has equal rights, but the truth was that not everyone had equal rights, right? So
yeah,
there's some Americans like me, right, that are we call them like African Americans, African Americans, right? So these are like like black people in America, and you know, in America, a lot of people think that African Americans don't have equal rights, right? They don't have equal rights with all the other Americans, like the white Americans. So that's been the issue in America today, and um, there's there's been lots of politics, right? So people are trying to change the law so that everybody is equal, and so that the police stop um, killing African Americans. So um, yeah, so it's a it's a very difficult situation in America because July 4th is supposed to celebrate Independence Day, but some Americans don't feel like they have independence, right? Like, so you have some African Americans, then you have some you have there's some Americans that feel that they don't have independence, so they don't feel happy to celebrate the 4th of July. They don't feel happy to celebrate this holiday because they don't feel like they have equal rights.
Yeah.
So, um,
Um,
yeah.
um, Today in my hometown is
Mm-hmm.
also a different day. Um, because that day, this day, the in Xinjiang that have a
Mm.
volunteer, and to is in China have a different to the American is we 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 give the uh we give the we give ethnic minorities
Mm.
the another like give them to add the scores and to bring them to the more good college
Mm-hmm.
university and to in the everywhere to give them care uh, but um, but also have some difficult. I think every country have
Mm-hmm.
their problems, but every life is all important.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. I agree. And you said ethnic minorities, right? Ethnic minorities. Yeah, exactly. So that's exactly those are the people in America that feel they don't have independence. The minorities. But the issue is that um, you know the president um, you know, the president is on the side where he feels that America is already great and everybody is equal, right? So he doesn't want to see that there is some differences, right? There is not equality. He wants to think that America is equal, and because of that, it's causing a problem with everybody. So that's like the issue. The issue is that the people who have the highest power, like the president and all these people, right, at the top, they don't want to see that um, there is no equality, um, and that's why it's very difficult right now. So once the president sees that there is no equality, and we need to fix it, then America will start to get better. But right now, there's a lot of protests going on. And do you know what a protest is? A protest.
teacher sent me the words.
This one, protest.
Oh, yeah, I know that.
Okay, yeah, yeah. So that's what's been going on. Maybe for a whole month. There's been a month of protests, so people are going out to the streets and they're holding up signs and they're asking for change, right? They're asking the government to change the laws so that everybody can be equal. So people have been doing this for 1 month. So every day they have been going to the street and protesting. So all of June, right? So June 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, all the way till June 30th. There have been people going on the street and protesting. So it's very powerful. Yeah.
Mm, I think that every president all wants their countries to go better.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree too. All right, Snow. So I think that's the end of our lesson today. So good conversation. And when is your test again? When is your big test?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will test that after the 10 days.
Oh, 10 days. Okay, good. Okay. So all right. So good luck and keep studying. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Have a
Thank
good
you,
day.
teacher.
Bye.
Have a good day.